Hi Maria, it's Mari here. So I know you don't like wearing makeup often, so I decided to help you out and make a quick starting guide to making yourself look good. So the first thing you want to do is remove your brush, and that's a good idea. Now, a lot of people like to start off with foundation or pressed powder, whatever you want to call it. I like to buy the really cheap brands. And a lot of people would recommend using it all over your face, but I find that really unnecessary. And I think you can just go down the forehead like this, and it really accentuates the divide between your brain hemispheres. So then you kind of give this look like I'm intelligent, but also fun. So you just gotta blend it in there. And you can use a little bit of blush to accentuate the look. So just get out your blush, just like CoverGirl's salad brand. Just get a little on your brush. Go like that. Gorgeous. Now if you really want to spice things up, just even take a little bit of eyeshadow. Just go like that. You can really start to see. Yeah. So what a lot of people don't realize about cerebral fashion is that it was actually very popular in France in the 1900s, in the early 1900s, to have surgery done in order to showcase parts of their brain, like around the top of their hairline. So you're actually kind of referencing this historical fashion statement, and it's definitely coming back in style right now. So then you move on to your eyes. When you're doing your eyes, you want to keep several things in mind. What's the occasion? Are you going out at night? Will you be handling a lot of pointed swords? Will there be fish in the water? So you need to take these things into consideration when trying to figure out the right look for your evening or daytime. So this is what eyeshadow looks like, and this is not an eyeshadow tool, so let me get one. So the point of applying eyeshadow is basically to make yourself look really beautiful. So just like do a lot on the bottom, like this. Exactly. Nothing says you're a high-class socialite like black streaks below your eyes. So something that's really big right now is freckles. Everybody wants them, not everybody has them. I mean, it's really tough if you don't have Irish heritage, and actually some other people have freckles too, like other people. Yeah, but so it's kind of difficult to have freckles, and you might be asking yourself, how? And I found a really great solution is just like a little dab of lipstick to indicate that you have freckles too. So it gives kind of this like I'm having fun in the sun look, but not the like outdated orangeness of tan, because that's so like last 3 decades when there wasn't as much pollution in the atmosphere making, holes in the ozone layer. So then you move on to your eyebrows. And this is like eyebrow coloring, and there's like a little tool where you apply it. So you really just want to keep Frida Kahlo in mind. Yeah, get a nice line going between those brows. Like you basically want to say, I'm meticulous enough to keep up with my eyebrows, but artistic enough to recount with my look. The artist of old. After that, you really want to move on to your nose highlighting. Nose highlighting is important in the same way that contouring is, and contouring is when you make darker shadows for your cheekbones and your nose and other areas in order to just bring out your bone structure. But for this, we're really like pushing our bone structure back. It's really a new thing, and you want to use one of these tools. It's like a white pencil tool, just to like draw a nice white line there. It's kind of hard to see in this light, but again, a good tool is just to use some white eyeshadow. That'll really help you out. You get kind of this like chalky look, like, hey, maybe I wore sunscreen, or maybe a little portion of my facial structures vampire. Okay, so then you want to move on to the actual contouring, and this is what I like using. It's so old that I don't think you can buy it in stores anymore. It's called Ice Shadow by Jane. So you can just use your little, your brush, you dip it in there. All you want to do is bring out the structure of your chin. You kind of want to say, hey, maybe I have a 5 o'clock shadow. Maybe I was having so much fun being cool today that I forgot to shave my lady beard. It's beautiful. I mean, I don't know, sometimes, yeah, you can use the foundation to really make that happen and pop, but you don't always have to do it. It's up to the individual and what you're doing. So yeah, then you have to move to the lips, of course. Right now, I know you're probably aware that ombre is really big with hair. And that's true, and that's where you have darker in the front and lighter on the bottom usually. And it's sort of like a way to let your roots grow in and be lazy without actually acknowledging that you are being lazy, and instead we can pretend it's fashion. So that actually is a big look for lips right now, so ombre lips. And what you want to do here is just really accentuate your bottom lip. So that red might look a little extreme, but we're going to blend it in. And, don't be afraid to go bald, because bald is really the look right now. And if you're doing something like a nighttime event, the lights are going to be a little dimmer, and you're going to want a reason to be seen. Like, oh, this is eyeshadow, but interesting tip, you can actually use it to make your lips look a little darker. And then I like to finish up the look with some glitter eyeliner. And, normally people use this on their eyes, but again, I think this is a really great tool for just spicing up your nostrils. So you're just going to take it, go like that. Yeah. It is hard to see in this light. It's very sad. Well, trust me, my nostrils are as glittery as you've ever seen them. So yeah, I hope this was helpful, and just let me know if you ever need help getting your look together. This is slightly more normal makeup, although it's still not your style. I actually trouble getting all the makeup off.